Her voice cut through the noise like a knife. There! That's him. He kidnapped that child. My blood ran cold. My son's little hand tightened around mine, his eyes wide with fear. The crowd turned, eyes burning into me, and a mall security guard's hand flew to his radio. Then came the distant wail of sirens. Within seconds, a squad car pulled up and an officer stepped out. It wasn't just any officer. It was her, Claire. She locked eyes on me, recognition flickering. Then her face hardened as her gaze shifted past me to the woman who had just accused me. My ex-wife, Mrs. Callahan. Claire said in a tone sharp as ice, "We need to talk. Alone." The smug look on Emma's face vanished in an instant. 6 years earlier, that same woman had gutted me from the inside out. Emma and I had been together for nearly a decade, 7 of those years married. We'd started from nothing. Cheap apartments, late-night ramen dinners, dreams bigger than our bank accounts. I thought she was my partner, my ride or die. She laughed at my dumb jokes, held my hand in public, and acted like I was her whole world. But behind closed doors, the cracks showed. She whispered about my lack of ambition, rolled her eyes at my plans. I ignored it. I thought love was enough. Until one morning, she slid divorce papers across the table like a business deal. Cold, clinical, smirking. In court, she wasn't satisfied with half. She wanted blood. "She's claiming you're impotent," my lawyer muttered. And Emma, with a venomous smile, leaned close enough for the judge to hear. "I'm just being honest." Her words burned. She knew exactly what she was doing. She wanted to destroy me, not just leave me. When it was over, the whispers spread. Friends pulled away. Clients doubted me. My reputation collapsed. I moved to another city, tried to start over, but something gnawed at me. 6 months later, she had remarried. Her new husband was loaded, older, the kind of man who could bankroll her expensive habits. And suddenly, Emma had a baby boy. The math didn't add up. I asked questions, poked around, but nothing stuck. My lawyer shrugged. "She played you, Mike. Hard to prove now." I pretended to let it go, but I didn't. A fire lit inside me. Every year, on the anniversary of our divorce, I wrote the same 2 words in my journal. Not yet. Then one night, 2 years after she'd left, an unmarked envelope slid under my office door. Inside were photographs. Emma, heavily pregnant. Still legally my wife at the time. The timestamps left no doubt. A note scribbled on the back read, "DNA doesn't lie." My hands trembled as I held those photos. She had mocked me in court, lied under oath, painted me as a broken man, all while carrying another man's child. She wasn't just cruel, she was calculated. I dug deeper, found out the rich husband had been around long before the divorce, funding her shopping sprees. And the kicker? That baby boy, he wasn't even her new husband's. The lies stacked on lies. She had built her whole world on deception. That was the moment I stopped thinking about revenge like a weapon. I realized the truth. People like Emma destroy themselves. All I needed to do was wait. So I rebuilt. I took on new clients, earned respect in community, joined boards, donated, smiled at the right events. Slowly, the whispers about me changed. Then life surprised me. I met Claire, strong, sharp, and everything Emma wasn't. We fell in love, married within 2 years. And when our son was born, I finally knew what family was supposed to feel like. Emma never called, never reached out, probably thought I was still broken. That was fine by me, until that day in the mall. My son tugged me toward a toy store, his laughter echoing between the shelves. That's when Emma saw us. Her eyes locked on him, on the features he had gotten from me, and her face twisted with something ugly. She grabbed her phone, dialing 911. "That's my child," she hissed into the receiver. "He's been abducted." I didn't move, didn't panic. The trap had been waiting for years. The sirens arrived. The crowd gathered, whispering, judging. My boy pressed closer against me. Then Claire stepped out of the patrol car, calm as ever, her badge gleaming. My wife, her eyes cut to Emma. "Mrs. Callahan, are you accusing this man of kidnapping?" Emma's voice wavered. Why, yes. That boy. That boy, Claire interrupted, her voice steady as steel, is my son. Gasps rippled through the onlookers. Emma's husband, who had trailed behind her, spun in confusion. What the hell are you talking about? Claire didn't flinch. Filing a false police report is a crime. Slander has legal consequences. Do you want to continue, Mrs. Callahan? Emma's lips quivered. I didn't know. You knew exactly what you were doing. I said finally, my voice low and cutting, just like you did in court. Her husband's face twisted as Claire handed him a folder. Photos, financial records, timelines. Proof of everything. He flipped through page after page, his world collapsing in his hands. The crowd wasn't whispering anymore. They were staring, judging. Emma reached for her husband. He pulled away. Mall security, under Claire's order, escorted her out, her protest dissolving into silence. And just like that, the woman who once thought she had destroyed me was exposed in front of everyone. Later, after the report was filed, Claire and I took our son for ice cream. We didn't mention Emma. We didn't have to. Her empire of lies had caved in on itself. I didn't feel victorious. Not really. I felt free. The weight I had carried for years had finally lifted. She would face the questions, the shame, the collapse of her carefully constructed image. People say revenge should be loud, explosive, dramatic. They're wrong. The sweetest revenge is quiet, the kind that leaves the other person standing alone in the echo of their own downfall. And trust me, that echo is louder than any scream.